Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on Blaze2K. We've got a bunch to cover today regarding Xbox. We've got a bunch of details regarding the next generation Xbox console, including specs. Xbox has actually added Xbox console level sounds to the PC Xbox app and the Xbox ROG Ally, which levels up the experience more than you'd imagine. And it's also a glimpse at what we're going to see in the next generation Xbox, so stick with me, we're going to cover that. Somebody has built an entire gaming rig inside of an Xbox Series S. We're going to talk about that as well. And we've also got some good news about the future Xbox hardware, because apparently Microsoft has been, or potentially being, granted exemptions from upcoming US chip tariffs, meaning Xbox might be cheaper than PlayStation and other hardware manufacturers like Nintendo. So this could work out in Xbox's favor for this next generation console, which could be coming out next year. We're going to be covering all that in today's video. Please consider liking, subscribing, clicking the bell icon. I cover gaming multiple times a day on the channel, and your support means the world. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, and we'll never know if we'll get there unless we try, right? So your support means a lot. So let's start off talking about all the Xbox Gen 10 details, right? So Microsoft's next gen Xbox Gen 10 is the company's most ambitious and risky gaming platform, built as a Windows 11 gaming PC with a TV optimized console-like interface. So you heard me right, it's going to be a gaming PC essentially with a an Xbox overlay, but it can also boot into like full on Windows and switch between the two seamlessly. And apparently, from what we're hearing, you're actually not only going to be able to play PC games, Xbox PC games, but you're actually also going to be able to use backwards compatibility to play console level games, which is the first time this has ever been done. This is the first time someone's ever made a console PC hybrid, because mostly, I mean, sure, you can emulate older consoles. Sure, Xbox typically releases, at least now, releases their games simultaneously on PC and Xbox at the same time. But this is the first piece of hardware, a collaboration between AMD and Xbox, where they're actually not only going to let you play just the PC Xbox, Xbox games, the day one everywhere games, but they're actually going to let you jump into older console exclusive Xbox games as well on this chip, which is going to be a game changer, never been done before. So again, it's going to support full backwards compatibility for Xbox One, Series X and S, Xbox 360 and original Xbox games, plus any Windows 11 PC titles, including your games from Steam, GOG, Epic Games Launcher. So it's going to give you the best of all worlds essentially. Users can exit the Xbox interface to full Windows for tasks like streaming, coding, or music production akin to Steam Deck's Linux mode. So your Xbox is going to be more than just a games console now. It's going to be a full-fledged gaming PC if you want to. If you want to run multiple monitors, hopefully they support multiple monitor setups, because I might end up replacing my gaming PC with this, depending on how powerful it is compared to my gaming PC. It would just be really convenient having like console and gaming PC all mixed into one with keyboard and mouse support. I am super hyped for this next Xbox generation. It's going to feature an AMD semi-custom SoC codenamed Magnus. AMD CEO actually spilled the beans, saying development of Microsoft's next-gen Xbox featuring AMD semi-silicon SoCs progressing well to support a launch in 2027. As we spoke about, PlayStation are delaying their next-gen console to 2028, 2029, possibly as late as 2030. So they're not in a rush, but Xbox is full tilt going for a launch as soon as possible, as early as next year, which is nuts. This is the first time we're going to have Xbox beat PlayStation by several years, potentially. But take that with a grain of salt, because obviously it's a best case scenario. Microsoft insiders are surprised by Sue's timeline pending a Windows 11 polish. So this all depends. If Xbox's next gen gaming PC console hybrid comes out next year, it all depends on whether the software is ready. If their software is ready for launch, great, next year, best case scenario. But if the software isn't ready, then there's no rush. They're giving the developers time to make this console hybrid experience as polished as possible, which makes sense. I don't think Xbox can afford to have another massive loss like the Xbox Series X was. Xbox President Sarah Vaughan confirmed a multi-year Xbox AMD partnership for hardware backwards compatibility. Xbox and Windows team collaborate for a seamless console-like OS experience atop of Windows 11. Supports multiple storefronts: Xbox Store, Steam, Epic Games Store, and ports to PlayStation and Switch 2. So yeah, you're going to be able to play PlayStation games on this and possibly emulate Nintendo games as well up to Switch. The Xbox Everywhere strategy offers hardware choices via OEM partners like Asus, Xbox Ally preview, OEMs Asus, Lenovo, Razer to offer a range of Xbox branded devices at different price and performance points. Microsoft plans its own first party Xbox handheld in the future. So we obviously talked about that yesterday in yesterday's video. Apparently it was on the back burner, it was kind of delayed or sort of cancelled, but now it's back happening again. They're going to be making their first party Xbox handheld. Go check my other video on that. NPU powered features like auto generated gameplay highlight clips, testing the Xbox Ally X and roll out in March 2026. It emphasizes cross-play, cross-saves, cross-purchasing via Xbox Play Anywhere to grow the industry. First party games ported to Steam, PlayStation and Nintendo Switch 2. Easier developer publishing tools, major updates at GDC 2026. Polished software experience is critical. Current Ally handhelds highlight Windows issues to fix. So basically the Xbox ROG Ally right now, the collaboration between Asus and Xbox is basically a test bed for them to test out a lot of these Windows console hybrid experiences and basically polish them so they're ready for this new generation of Xbox, which I think is a smart move, right? It gives them a couple of years head start. And Epic Game Store and Steam are expected to be part of the next generation of Xbox multi-store openness alongside Xbox's own store. We obviously saw Epic Game Store launcher boss basically say they're going to be ready for the next gen Xbox on day one. So once this next generation of Xbox comes out, basically all these third-party storefronts, which is great for the gamer because you're able to shop around and find the cheapest storefront for whichever game you want to buy, right? It gives you more choice, which I think is a massive win for gamers. The price obviously is uncertain right now due to tariffs and costs OEMs for affordability, but the next Xbox may skew more premium, $1,000, while lower-end options may persist via partners. Also, Series S support will be extended. Obviously, we might actually be surprised by the price of the next Xbox because from what I'm seeing here from Windows Central, Xbox may have secured and been granted exemptions from upcoming US chip tariffs. So that's pretty interesting. So we might see a cheaper than expected next gen Xbox. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Are you hyped up for the next generation of Xbox? I know I am, but let me know your thoughts down below. Now, another update that we got as well is the fact that Xbox has added Xbox console-like sounds to the Xbox PC app, as well as the ROG Xbox Ally dashboard for a more console-like experience. I'm going to check that out right now. So here it is in action. Sometimes it's the little details that make a big difference, right? Take a listen. Is it an Xbox? Is it a gaming PC? We don't know. It sounds so much like an Xbox console. I love it. And like I said, sometimes it's the little details that matter a lot. The fact that they've just added console sounds now to the Xbox app, it just shows you that's their vision. They're going to be making a gaming PC console hybrid. They're bringing Xbox to PC, allowing you to install or use Windows on your gaming console, which I think has been a long time coming. I've been wondering why they haven't done that for years, right? When the Xbox Series X came out, I was like, I love the shape of it. I love the size of it. Love the price of it. Now, it's apparently equivalent to a mid-tier gaming PC. Why can't they just let us install Windows on this thing and use it like a gaming PC, like a really small form factor gaming PC? The masses have been asking for this for so long, so it's amazing that they're finally doing it. And again, this little, like, adding the Xbox sounds, it's just chef's kiss. And Jez Corden over at Windows Central says, quick Xbox Ally update. Obviously, they've added this to the Xbox Ally. Not sure if this is part of the Windows Insider Ring, Xbox Insider Ring, or whatever else, but the Xbox Ally now has the Xbox Series X and S navigation sounds when you use a controller. A pretty small change that makes it feel way more like an Xbox. Yeah, you can turn them off too, etc. The app also seems faster. Xbox Ally X is getting a bigger update in March to turn on the NPU chip recording feature, clip recording feature, which will be interesting to see how that works. So hopefully we're going to be able to record clips of our gameplay and just share them on social media using the Xbox ROG Ally, which I think is a massive win. And again, Windows Central says the Xbox Ally feels a little bit more like an Xbox console now, and all it took was a little bit of sound. And obviously the more responsive dashboard, which I think is a massive win. Now, this article was absolutely bizarre because, as you know, the Xbox Series S is a pretty small device. I mean, just look at it. Can you imagine slapping a gaming PC in here? Well, somebody has, and this is it here. Someone turned an Xbox One S, it's an Xbox One S, Series S? Okay, Xbox One S, into a full gaming PC, RTX 3050 and all. The sleeper build keeps the original Xbox One S exterior intact while delivering strong 1080p performance and surprisingly balanced thermals in a compact chassis. Okay, this is the Xbox One S. Sorry, if it was the Xbox Series S that you put this in, it would have been a marvel of engineering. Not to say that it would be impossible, but as far as a DIYer, probably probably possible, but let's take a look anyway. So basically, yeah, here it is here. Pretty small ITX level form factor, right? Sleeper builds are PCs hidden inside unassuming or unexpected chassis, and we have seen computers built into desks, microwaves, I've seen those, and even other appliances. But now one madman, or rather genius, FaZe Tech on YouTube, has built an entire gaming PC with a working disk drive inside an Xbox One S, and surprisingly, it's fairly capable. So definitely go check out FaZe Tech on YouTube. So yeah, the build keeps the original console aesthetic intact while packing in proper desktop components, which makes it so impressive. It is not just a novelty shell swap, it's a fully functioning Windows gaming PC inside a console-sized footprint. Seeing projects like this inevitably raises a bigger question. If an individual creator can cram this much hardware into an Xbox One S, imagine what Xbox itself could do with the next generation Xbox Windows PC, or whatever it ultimately ends up being called. It's genuinely a feat I never expected to see, fitting an RTX 3050 and a 250 watt PSU, a disk drive, 16 gigs of RAM, and a Ryzen 5 3600 into the shell of an Xbox One S is no small task. As you see, like, this is pretty nuts. Absolutely madness. No, this is Xbox. Really cool. You know, technically I could do this if I wanted to. I could. I mean, I do have a 3D printer. You know, it's not outside the realm of possibility, but that's pretty neat. That's pretty freaking neat. Having a full gaming PC inside your Xbox. Well, it's not, you know what? You can do that too. When the next generation of Xbox comes out, as we discussed in this video, it's going to be a full-on gaming PC console hybrid. So, you know, this is... It seems like a novelty. It seems like bizarre right now and super cool, but it's going to be a reality soon enough, right? So I'm super hyped to experience that. Like I said, I've been wanting this for literally years and years. Even back when we had the Xbox 360, I was like, you know, it's essentially a PC. You know, it's got a disk drive, it's got RAM, it's got storage, etc. I mean, Xbox is owned by Microsoft. Why can't Microsoft just put Windows on it? Now, I know that could be a hot button issue. A lot of you guys are like, I hate Windows. How dare you say put Windows on a gaming PC? Windows sucks. Linux is better. I know. Calm your jets, all right? I know Windows is far from perfect. A lot of people hate Windows, but the harsh fact remains that games are primarily made for Windows. And sure, you can install Linux. Sure, you'll probably get better performance by doing so. But for just convenience and ease of use, Windows, unfortunately, is just easier to use. I think I won't be surprised if we see the next generation of Xbox come out and people install Bazite and Linux onto it and put SteamOS-like experiences on it, and I am all for that. But I'm also excited just to run Windows, right? I'm more of a Mac OS person myself, at least for work and the stuff I do, development and stuff. So I'll always prefer Mac OS, but I mean, the possibility though of having a gaming PC for more than just gaming, for creative tasks, video editing, coding, web design, streaming even, having OBS and everything like that, it's just really compelling. And I really hope we see that. I'm hoping that's the way Xbox goes into the future. Like it says, I mean, I really hope that they put multiple display outputs on this thing. I don't want to just be tethered to one display, because again, that'll make it an inferior choice compared to just even a cheaper gaming PC, because typically gaming PCs have multiple video out. I would like to have 3 video outs for the next Xbox, whether that comes in the form of like USB-C DisplayPort out, HDMI, etc. I would love to have the ability to have 3 monitors, you know, just hooked up to this thing. I think that would be really cool. So I could have like OBS on one screen, the game on the middle screen, maybe live chat on the other screen on the left. It would just be a really cool experience, and I'm hoping Xbox deliver. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below about everything that we covered in this video today. Consider giving us a like, subscribe, and clicking the bell icon. It means a lot, helps a lot. And yeah, check the links down below in the video description for some really cool tech, okay? Thank you for watching. Love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm Blatant, signing out. Peace.
Let's go.